Hello community, I hope you are doing good. In this discussion we will see how to use link special command, and in case you missed previous discussion about how to use unlink special command, please check, link is given in the description. If you want to learn more about Odoo, you can visit the Weblands channel. Under the home screen you can see Odoo 17.18 development tutorial, and right now we are working on this playlist. If you are a beginner and want to learn from the beginning, you can visit this playlist, and those are the topic wise playlist available. Alright, so let's back to our main topic. Guys, if you didn't subscribe this channel, please subscribe, it will help me a lot, plus you will also get the latest notification about the upcoming session. Previous session we talked about different topics, right? Let's say contacts. Let me go to here in the tags, right here. So let's say I want to add existing records in many to one field, or let's say in a one to many field, right? In that case, link special command is come to the picture. How we can use, we will see in this discussion. Okay, so for that, to understand more, let me do one thing. Okay, I'm not doing anything here, but let's see here. Let me restart the service. You can see here this is the res.partner, and I have just uncomment this write method. Okay, let me remove all the logs. Guys, if you don't know how to configure Odoo in PyCharm, please check editor level playlist. I already explained everything. Now let's say if I will select the multiple records, right, and once I click to this button, that means it's called the write method of this res.partner. And here if you scroll up, you can see here this is the one, and now you can see here this is the vals of the write method, right? And here you can see category underscore id, which is this field name. You can see category underscore id, the type is many to many, right? And the relational table is res.partner.category. Now you can see here its use is something like this. It's as a number. Guys, if you remember my first session about the special command, I already told you Odoo uses two ways: the special command with the number and special command with the name. I mean the short name and the full name, right? So here they are using the number, the short name, like 4, id, and this 1, right, this 5 and this 6 is the database id of these contacts. You can see 4, 1, 2 and the 5, right? So whatsoever the we selected here, those are the IDs of this one. All right, so let's implement also the same thing, but here if you observe the first parameter, each list is the 4, right? So that 4 is the special command and as a short name, but if you see the full name, it's a link. So let's implement both way, how we can do in our custom module. All right, so for that I'm using the school custom method, this one. So let me comment it out, this part also, and now you can see it's a 15, right? Now here in our previous session we already discussed how to remove this one, right? Unlink, not permanently delete, but let's say from remove these records from many to many field. If you think about the reverse, how we can also add existing IDs to here, right? So let's say vendors, service, suppliers and employees, I'm trying to clear all, right? Now you can see once I will refresh the screen, you cannot see here anything. Now what I'm doing is, like let's say partner, like in a main bracket I have to provide here one more bracket. First thing is we have to pass here special command number, which is 4, then after comma and the database ID. So this database ID we have to use. So here in this case, which database ID I have to use, right? The contact ID or this ID. So simple thing is, what is the model name of this category underscore ID? So it's a res partner category, right? So we have to use these IDs. So here let's say 1 as a vendor I'm trying to add. So for that, like I'm using here 1. Okay, after that, like I will use here dot write in a bracket category underscore ID, that specific field name, and here simple I will cut this one and paste here. That's it. And simple, I will restart the service. Let me remove the locks. Let me go to the student, school, and once I click to this button, right, and now I will refresh the screen, and now you can see the vendor is available here using the special command, right? So like this way you can add multiple records using the special command. Now let's say if you want to add multiple IDs, right, then you can use here 2 for special command, then after you can use ID as a 5, right? So now total 3 IDs I want to add in the category underscore ID. So let's say refresh the screen, you can see vendor is there. Once I click here and once I will refresh the page, now you can see vendor, services and prospects, these 3 these 3 tags available here, right? You can see 1, 2 and 5, right? Now let's talk about the ID which is not available. Let's say 100. Okay, and still I'm trying to override this part. And yeah, one more thing is, let me also remove 2 and 5, only the 1. Okay, let me again restart the service. Now you can see here this 100 ID, right, I have given, which is not available here, but 1 is available here, the vendor. So here you can see it says like unknown model, right? This specific constraint in the database side, it's rise. Why? Because this ID is not available. Now let's say the 4 one I have to use. So let's say instead of 100 I'm using 4, right? And let me also refresh the screen. You can see here like, now once I click to this button, once I will refresh the screen, the new tag is available. The respected vendor is also still there. Okay, in case it's already selected here, that's fine. And one more thing is this prospect and services, which is already selected, right? So it won't be automatically deleted from this records. The link means the existing records whatsoever is here, it will remain as it is, plus one more tag is available here. So that is the main purpose of the link CLI command. So we already talked about the number, the special command with the number, right? Let's talk about the name also. So for that, first thing is we need to import command. So let's say from odoo.fields import command. Okay, in case you are using something like this fields, right, you don't want to use also this one, that is also fine. So I will show you here 2 ways. So here like command.link, in the bracket you have to pass the ID, let's say 1, then after fields dot command.link 2. Okay, let me delete all the records from here to verify. So you can see the command. Why? Because we directly import from fields. If you don't want to use like this, right, and you already added here, then directly use fields dot command like this way or this way, both is good for you. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Restart the service, and here let me click to this button. Now you can see before restart you can see like this way, and after restart you can see 2 tags available here, right? So like this way you can add using the special command name as a link. I hope you understood about this topic. If you still have any doubt related to this topic, please comment below, and see you in our next session.